All right, welcome back, guys. This is episode 6, I believe, of my Minecraft series where we're playing through every version of the game. Started in Alpha 1.0.4. We're currently in Beta 1.3. So, not a lot of significant changes in this update, but there are a few. They added beds. That's the main thing. This is pretty much just the bed update, but they also added redstone repeaters, which for me doesn't mean anything at all because I'm not going to use redstone repeaters until they add pistons. So redstone might as well not exist until 1.7 if I'm being honest. And then slabs for cobblestone, wood, and sandstone. They also added that painting texture I was showing you guys in the last episode, but that's all the main changes. There's not a lot to it, but, well, I guess that's not everything. The other one you've probably noticed already if you've been watching the other videos, they added smooth lighting, so it looks a million times better, like everything does. It looks so much better. I love it. So that's a great little update. Just everything all around the base looks way better. Yeah, smooth lighting, A+. But anyways, last episode we built that little village area down there, that little collection of houses. And then we also built the tree farm and the rooftop village over here, that whole thing. To start off this episode, I think what we're going to do... Let's see if we can jump off this bitch. Yeah, we're good. Now that we have beds, I want to go around placing... beds in strategic locations. Well, actually, no. I don't know exactly where we need them yet. But let's start with this. Down in the storage room, I want to make like a bedroom area. And so I'll dig out like a bedroom area where we can keep I already crafted one. It's right here. But I'll dig out like into one of these walls and make like an actual proper bedroom. With some sort of setup for when you die too, like some sort of gear up station or some shit, like something like that. That way if we die, we're always spawned in the storage room and there's a way you can quickly gear up and go retrieve your shit. I think we'll start with that. Actually, since we're adding to the storage room, another thing I wanted to add was a railway to the... what's it fucking called? To the sand outpost. So I'll actually dig that as well. We'll start those two things as our first projects. Bedroom and then a railway, which will also be connected somewhere around here to the sand outpost just to easily get there. I might not put the actual rails on it yet because I might as well just wait until they add powered rails, but I'm going to start there. I'll show you guys when it's done. Alright, welcome back, guys. So, I finished everything I said I was gonna. Here's the storage room right here. Here's the bedroom. It's just a place for me to respawn at. I put the mossy cobblestone for a little flex. And here's like, oh shit gear for when you die and you need to go grab your shit from caving, because I do that a lot. So, might as well be prepared for it. But yeah, I just added this little area down here. I also added a few more things. So I dug in every direction essentially because the base is centered around a giant mountain. And the storage unit is right in the center of the mountain, or right in the front of it. So what I did is I dug a hole straight that way, straight this way, and a tunnel straight this way as well. And what this does is just makes it so now from every part of the base there is a entrance into the storage area, or at least a tunnel leading to the storage area, I should say. You know, because like if you dig straight that way, there's like all those houses we built in the last episode, and there's still... As things expand, we're going to be building houses all around this mountain. So the quicker access you can get into the storage area, the better. And this will just give us more options for movement and getting there quickly, because that's where all our materials are. But anyways, there's this, and then I also built this over here. This is just a new area to smelt shit. This way we can stop using the floor furnaces over here. They're just kind of annoying to use. Being able to see the front of the furnaces just makes it a little easier, so you can tell which ones have shit in it or while they're running. But if you follow down these tunnels, at the end of each tunnel, it's just an exit to that side of the mountain. And then I also have a little bed, chest, furnace, crafting table, just in case they're ever needed. So like once we get to building shit in this area, which is like over here, you can tell there's the rooftop village we built in the last episode, just for reference. So like once we're building shit in this area and like we need more materials or whatever, we can set up base over here and we can easily access the storage just by going over there. So it'll make building shit a lot easier, just being able to access storage quicker and transport items. But yeah, same thing in this direction. I'll fast forward this part. At the end of the tunnel, same thing, little bed, chest, and crafting table and shit. And then now we're just on the other side of the mountain. There's like nothing out here on this side. Literally the only thing you can see is the sugarcane farm. But just another way to easily access shit. And then there's one more tunnel down this way. And see at the end here, same thing. Bed, chest, crafting table, and whatnot. And this one plops us out here to this little group of houses. And you know, once I'm building shit, it'll just be easier to always have a bed close by too to sleep away the night. The last thing we built was so this tunnel right here, if you follow this down, it takes you to the sand outpost. Just an underground tunnel to get there quicker. Once they add powered rails, I'll put a minecart track going there. But this tunnel, I'm not gonna walk down it because it's like 500 blocks that fucking way. So I just don't feel like doing that. But it just goes like 500 blocks straight to that little house at the sand outpost. But that's everything I built in the last like 5 days. I've started the next project already. I want this corner here is going to be a giant room, and I'll show you what I mean because I already started it. So I already started digging it out. But I just felt like there should be a big room here. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but I just envision a big room with stairs going down to something. So that's where I'm at. But I'm going to keep digging this shit out, and I'll show you guys when it's finished. Alright, I finished that room I was talking about. So this is what I ended up with. It's like this weird fucking like inverted pyramid type beat. I don't really know what it is. I kind of just had like an idea in my head of like these stairs going down the center of every wall, and I just ended up with a step pyramid type of design. And then I was like, well, fuck it, let's just put wheat on all the steps, and here we are. This is what I ended with. This isn't like a wheat farm. Well, I guess it could be used as a wheat farm, but we have the actual wheat farm, the bigger, easier to use one, just up this ladder. So it feels kind of silly, and that's fine. I think it looks super cool though, so fuck it. Also, sometimes when you don't have really good ideas of what to build in this game, you just gotta literally start building shit. It doesn't matter what it is. But yeah, I had an idea to build this. Now it's here. So, but it looks pretty cool, I think. It makes the whole place feel a little more used and lived in, you know? Not like, Because before it was like I built this bedroom and then I felt like I just had all these like barren fucking hallways in every direction that don't lead to any. Well, they do lead to shit, but they don't do anything. So I'm kind of just filling in the dead space, if I'm being honest. But it looks really cool, so I think it's not too bad. Plus, I have more directions to build off into now. Like obviously over there and there, those don't lead to anything yet, but I can build something over there. Yeah, I think it turned out all right though. I've been grinding all of today too on the next project, which is this room. Like I said, I've kind of just been like inspired to start putting builds in all these tunnels I've dug in every direction, filling in the space inside of the mountain. And I've dug out this area. What I did is I just like started digging this way, and then I popped out in the art museum actually. So this is literally inside the fucking art museum. And I knocked down the wall, and I think I'll have like this either turned into a balcony or a glass window looking into the art museum. And I'm going to connect them with a little staircase right here. So it'll then be actually connected to the everything inside the mountain base. Which I think is kind of cool that it's going to be all like together and connected. But the issue I have right now is I don't know what to fucking build in here. But I'm gonna keep digging down this whole room. I'm just gonna keep digging and hope something comes to me. I have a few ideas that might work. I'm not sure though. So I'm gonna keep digging and thinking about it. I'll show you when it's done. All right, welcome back, guys. Another project completed, so I figured it's time for us to check in real quick. This is what we finished with. So, and it's 2 days later, by the way. Didn't take super long to do. I did most of it in one day. I finished digging out that giant room I was showing you. As you can see, if I walk over here, I think what I showed you guys was like this area while I was digging it out, if I remember correctly. Finished digging it out, added some of these staircases on the side, filled the rest of it in with glass, the rest of the walls. And then I laid down some paths, made a little pond, 2 of these little like shack things. And then in the back, I have this like weird balcony that goes across. You'll see why in a second. It's so you can look into the art museum from up there. There's a little dock here. I have these little picnic tables, and then it's all connected with a path. So, I ended up with this like indoor outdoor like park / garden vibe thing. I feel like it's one of those things that's always fun to build in Minecraft, like bringing like an indoor park sort of thing in a cave or something. I feel like that's the sort of build I've done many times before, but yeah, it was fun to do, and it was pretty easy. So, and I think it turned out all right. Let's see, what do I need to show you guys? There's nothing really in the houses, just like chests and random shit. Like, there's like a little bed in there. It's nothing to write home about though. Like I said before, it's connected to the art museum, so you can literally just walk into the art museum, keeping all the builds connected, which is pretty dope. There's this big window up there. And I wanted to lower the window initially, but you can't really do that with all the paintings that sit on the ground level. You'd have to move all the paintings or some shit. It just wouldn't work. So instead, I just made this weird balcony out here. Made it out of wood so it fits in with the sort of outdoor vibe that this place has going on. And you can look at the art museum from up here. And I think it's really cool and trippy that you can just be looking at the art museum right now, and then you turn around and you're in this weird, like, cave park thing. So, yeah, fun little build, kind of trippy. I like it. And I think that I've shown you everything there is to see with this. There's nothing too special about it. It's just a cool little vibe, you know. That's fun to walk around in. But I believe I mentioned in the last clip too, what I want to do is all these tunnels we've dug out is start filling them in with stuff on the sides, so it feels like a little busier, a little more lived in, and not just like a empty fucking tunnel that leads to a storage area. And when you walk down this one, it's starting to feel like that now, especially once you get up here, where it's like on one side there's the park, and on the other side there's this giant fucking inverted pyramid thing. Like that's the vibe I'm going for, is like that type of busy. And I think this tunnel will be good, but we need to do something about this wall. So I'm going to do the same thing, dig out, man, I'm still in F1. I'm going to dig out this whole area right here, and put something there. It might have a function, it might not. It might just be a cool build, we'll see. But I'm going to start digging it out, and I'll show you guys when it's finished. Alright, welcome back, guys. This is what we finished with. It's a throne room is what I ended up building. It just sort of happened. I really wasn't sure. I just started laying down some blocks. I like made these stairs, and then I put the lava in the corners, and then I made this platform here, and I was like debating on making it like some sort of stage or podium, and then I was like, or we could make a giant gold throne, and that can be the focal point of this room. And this is what I ended up with. So decent filler build, decent for not knowing what the fuck I was doing the whole time, and it just eventually happened. But yeah, now this whole hallway is feeling pretty complete. It was also difficult with this one because I was really limited on space. Like over there obviously is the entrance, so you can't go any further over there. And then over here is the stairway that goes down to the sand outpost tunnel, so can't go any further back here. So I had to make it work with this, and like I said, pretty good filler build. But yeah, now this whole tunnel feels super filled in when you walk along it. There's stuff going on all over the place. And yeah, it feels pretty complete. But I think it's time to end the episode, though. I've done a lot. The video's getting a little too long, so I'm going to try to make all the videos a little shorter, too. Hopefully under 20 minutes from here on out. We'll see, though. No promises. But yeah, when we come back, it'll be in beta 1.4. Every episode I'm going to update until we get to 1.7. Once we get to 1.7, we'll stay there a while. Next projects we take on is going to be doing the same thing in these tunnels. So like, I don't want any blank space on the walls at all. Like this should all be filled with shit going all the way down. And then same with this direction as well. Like fill it up, make this whole place feel really lived in and built up, and like there's a lot going on. So that's what we'll start working on in the next episode in beta 1.4. Till then, see ya.